So I've done an earlier video on State Farm's Drive Safe and Save, and so this is the monitoring that they do on your car, and you have an app on your phone, and you can watch my longer video on that. So at this point, I'm pretty neutral about it, neutral to negative, I would say, because we are not having good numbers show up. And some of those numbers just are not accurate is the problem. So getting dinged for things that really aren't happening, and I think it could even be a problem with what's registering on the phone. I've actually done some videos, but it's too much work to put it all together, concerning what it calls stopping too quickly, and it has given us several times when there was obviously not too quick of a stop. The other problem is phone use, and they have modified their system to allow phone use to be registered if someone else is using your phone. However, just about every time I'm in the car, someone else is using my phone because I have kids and I'm always taking places and they're always wanting to play music. And so you basically have to go back in after every single trip and change that, or it will register as a phone use violation on that trip or multiple times. So that's been one of our big issues, and it's probably our lowest score, even though I am really a pretty cautious person about using my phone in the car. I'm not saying I never do it, but even with that system in place, I'm still getting a lower score there. And our savings then are not great on now our 3 vehicles that we have registered with State Farm. We are just barely saving any money. So I don't know that it's worth it at this point for what we are saving to work with the hassle of entering your mileage and having connected Bluetooth and then everything else that it's recording and invading your privacy. So I know privacy is a big concern for a lot of people about this. I mean, personally, I think this is where car insurance is probably going as we move forward. Until all of our cars drive themselves, we are going to increasingly be monitored, because insurance doesn't want to have to pay for your accident when you're driving 120 and you have a history of very bad driving. So for what it's worth, a lot of our cars also record that information. So if you don't like the insurance company doing it, then you may also have to buy a car that doesn't give any information about those things. So bottom line, I still have the State Farm Drive Safe and Save, but I am really close at this point to telling them we've had enough. So hope that's helpful. So I did have a chat with someone with State Farm through the app, and they couldn't give me a lot of answers. I told them that we were having problems that really weren't there on our trips, and he suggested in our chat that if you were seeing this happen frequently in places, that maybe you should drive somewhere different, and to me that's just not a real answer, is it? So he said to talk to our agent's office and see what they could do to help, and so that's our next step. So we'll see what happens there.